G'day there everybody. I haven't really uploaded anything to my weird little channel for a while, but thought I'd just do a little update on a couple of projects that are coming up. There's a frog going on there in the background, but predominantly my channel is covering the this SSL console that I'm building up, but in addition to that, I'm also into other stuff. I'm a bit of a car guy, and I'm into something a little bit weird. So I'm just going to give you a little preview of what projects I'm working on and what's going to be coming up. And one that I got here behind me is a 1985 Rover Vanden Plas. I know, it's a bit weird, particularly out here in Australia, but I love these things. I had one when I was 21, I think, and now I've got another one. Now this one's a pretty tired old lady. Let me just give you a bit of a run through. So here it is, 3.5 litre V8, 1985 Rover Vanden Plas, known as the SD1 or the Series 2 or SE2, whatever you want to call it. This one's a complete running car, but it's in really tired shape. Just give you a quick look at the interior. Like, she's really sad, but it does run and it does drive, and it stinks. But anyway, that's it. So it's got some issues with, there's a couple of little rust spots, but really nothing much to worry about. The paint is absolutely done for. Some of the trim's missing, but only little bits and pieces. But for the most part, it's a complete car. Now the plan for this is going to be complete restoration. It's going to be an absolute complete strip down to base unit, put it on a rotisserie, go right over it top to bottom. I'm going to repaint it after a few modifications, but I'll be painting it in the Moonraker blue, and rebuilding the interior in the grey. But looking at ditching the engine that's in it and putting in the somewhere between 4.6 and 5 litre, depending on what block I can lay my hands on and what I can do in the way of stroking it, etc. But it is going to be a fairly warm motor, and I'm even considering if I can get one and afford one and make it work or whatever. But a 471 blower or something along those lines. And basically, I just plan to go stupid on this thing, and there'll be some serious sort of suspension modifications, wheel upgrades, probably going to flare the guards. I'm even thinking of doing something along the lines of the old Group A racing look, or even more than that. But anyway, this little baby's going to be on steroids, and this is going to be a project over the next few years. I'm probably not going to start it for a couple of years because I've got another project in the way, which is a 1974 Rover P6b. Yeah, I'm a Rover guy. So anyway, here's it. And here we are down at my office in town, which is also a bit of a storage junk warehouse. It's getting a big clean out soon. But here's the other project, being the 1974 P6b. So as you guys would know, it's normally a 3.5 litre V8, but this one is quite significantly modified. This car has a 4.4 litre Leyland P76 engine. I think these engines were fairly unique to Australia, but it's got a mild cam in it, and Holly 600 carby, and a couple of little bits and pieces. Oh, it's been ported and polished on the heads as well. But I haven't driven it for a few years, but it did drive really nicely. So there's the bottom of the engine. I put in a high torque starter motor, but it's also got something a little bit different here. The gearbox, that's a Toyota Supra W58 5-speed manual gearbox. So, and I've used the original body mounts and made up a bracket. I've already done quite a lot of work to this car over the years. I haven't really documented any of it, but mostly mechanical. It's a good, clean, rust-free body. It had a couple of little spots in it when I bought it. And pardon all the crap in the way. It's actually getting moved very soon. I'm moving it to my shed at home, and then I'll be getting stuck into it. It's I've got to have it ready for my daughter's formal or graduation next year. She wants to be driven to it in this car. So yeah, there's virtually no work to do to the body. I've just literally got to you know, prep and paint it, and finish off a few minor mechanical things. The interior is in relatively good nick. It needs a little bit of work on the rear of the back seats and a few other bits and pieces, but you know, it's really just at the reassembly stage. So I'll be, like I say, I haven't been documenting this one, but here on in, I'll actually have it at home, hopefully over the next few weeks, moving this hoist to home as well, and start working on it again. So I'm actually going to start documenting the you know, the remains of this little project. And once I've completed this one, I'll be getting stuck into the Vanden Plas. I'm probably pronouncing that incorrectly. So yeah, I reckon I'm probably pronouncing Vanden Plas incorrectly. I don't know whether it's a Vanden Plas, whatever. Anyway, it was the, you know, slightly fancier one to the standard SE. But I'm actually really looking forward to getting into the SE2. It's going to be cool. But I'm really looking forward to getting this one on the road as well. It's I love me Rovers. I love the P6. I've always had P6s. My very first car was a P6. In fact, my very first car is in bits up on those shelves. All those body panels and parts, and these shelves are all full of Rover P6 parts, amongst other things. So got loads of bits and pieces, and really looking forward to getting this car on the road. So anyway, that's a really, really basic little preview of some other projects that I've got going on other than the recording studio and SSL console. And I'll be getting stuck into these and documenting these and, you know, loading them up as well. So stay tuned.